scoliodon and food feeding mechanism in scoliodon. As we know that, so the digestive system, it includes the alimentary canal, or we can say alimentary canal as a gut, and the glands associated with it. Okay, so digestion is a process of simplification of the complex material or simplification of the complex food which can be absorbed and assimilated by the body. So, it is a simplification of the complex food into simple, okay, that is absorbed by the body. Next slide is the alimentary canal. It is a complete, alimentary canal is a complete and longer than the body, and it includes the buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, intestine. Now, digestion, it's digestive system. So the first organ of the digestive system, it is a mouth. Mouth is a semi-oval slit bounded by the upper and the lower lips and present at ventral side. Second is buccal cavity. So mouth leads into a spacious dorsoventrally flattened mouth cavity bordered by the jaws. As we know that the upper jaw and the lower jaw are present. Teeth are homodont and are embedded in the skin. Homo means same shape. So the teeth having the same shape are embedded in the skin, sharply pointed and directed backwards. They are polyphyodont. Polyphyodont means the teeth replaced several times during the life. For example, humans are diphodont, means there are only two teeth, milk teeth and the permanent teeth. After the loss of permanent teeth, the teeth will not grow. But in case of polyphyodont, so the teeth replaced several times during the lifetime and arranged in many rows. Teeth help in grasping the prey. On the floor of the buccal cavity lies to a so-called tongue. It is merely a thick, flat, non-muscular, non-glandular and non-protrusible fold of mucous membrane supported internally by the first cartilage, by the flat cartilage. Next is a pharynx. Pharynx, it is a posterior to the buccal cavity. It opens, which is lined by the endoderm. Each lateral side of the pharynx contain an oval pit of spiracles and 5 separate gill slits. So, the pharynx having the 5 pair of gill slits. Next is esophagus. Esophagus is a short, thick and wide muscular tube with internal lining of mucous membrane raised in a longitudinal fold, the rugae. It dilates to form a large stomach. It dilates posteriorly to form a large stomach. Now, esophagus leads into a stomach. Stomach is a highly muscular and is a bent itself to form a J-shaped organ. So, the shape of stomach is like a J. The longer the anterior limb, the long anterior limb of stomach is called cardiac stomach, and the short posterior limb known as the pyloric stomach. A small outgrowth called blind sac is present at the junction of cardiac and the pyloric limbs. The inner lining of cardiac stomach is folded longitudinally, the rugae. The internal lining of pyloric stomach is mostly smooth, though slight folding are observed at the distal end. The pyloric wall at the end of pylorus guards the entrance of it into a thick walled small chamber called our bursa internea. The bursa internea is immediately followed by a wide tubular intestine. Now, the next part of digestive system is intestine. So, bursa internea, it is followed by the intestine, and it is a straight wide tube. It is a narrow anterior part, receives the bile and secretion of pancreatic ducts. In a scoliodon, the mucous lining of intestine becomes folded anticlockwise into longitudinal spiral or a scroll of about 2.5 ton. So this is called a scroll wall or spiral wall. It serves to delay the passage of food and offers the increased surface of the absorption like trophalos of the earthworm. The last part of intestine is called rectum, and it is a short and anterior tube opening behind through the anus into the ventral cloaca. A small finger-like cloacal or a rectal gland of unknown function opens dorsally into the rectum. Rectum is a short, narrow, straight tube open into cloaca. So the rectal wall is present at the junction of intestine and the rectum. The rectal gland is a tubular, present dorsally. So the function is excretion of excess blood salt. Now the cloaca, a short terminal chamber of the digestive system, is known as cloaca. It receives the duct from urinogenital system and pair of abdominal pores are there. A cloacal aperture. So a small longitudinal aperture located on the ventral side at the base of tail in between two pelvic fins. Now the food and physiology of the digestion. Scoliodon is a predaceous carnivorous feeding mainly on other fishes. Its diet may also include crabs, lobsters and different type of worms. A food as a whole is swallowed. No digestion takes place in a buccal cavity. The main digestion occurs in the stomach by the action of pepsin and HCl of the gastric juices. The bile and the pancreatic juice that contains a trypsinogen, amylopsin and lipases act upon the semi-digested food in the intestine. So this trypsinogen, amylopsin and lipases are the enzyme. It acts on the semi-digested food. The scroll wall in the intestine serves to retard the speed of passage of food to extend the time of digestion and increase the surface of absorption. So the scroll wall don't have any what we can say digestive function. It only extends the time of digestion and increases the surface area of absorption. So scroll wall doesn't secrete any digestive juices or digestive enzyme. Now the glands of alimentary canal in that liver, it is a massive yellowish bilobed gland. Bi means two lobes are there in the liver. The two lobes extend backward freely into abdominal cavity, but they are united anteriorly and attached to the septum transversum by the ligament. A V-shaped thin wall gallbladder in which bile is collected lies and embedded in a right lobe of the liver. A narrow bile duct about 3 cm long leaves the gallbladder and open into the interior end of the intestine. The bile duct also receives branches from the lobe of the liver. It secretes bile, stores glycogen and fat and destroys the worn out erythrocytes of the blood. Next is pancreas. So the function of pancreas at the digestion. So it is a compact whitish pale bilobed gland, consists of longer dorsal lobe running parallel to the posterior part of the cardiac stomach and a smaller ventral lobe closely applied to the pyloric stomach. The small pancreatic duct transfers the entire length of the gland and open into the intestine just opposite opening of the bile duct. Now the gastric gland. Gastric glands are numerous, that is number are more, and the microscopic. So gastric gland that secretes the gastric juices in the lumen of stomach. Now the intestinal glands. Intestinal glands are also numerous in number, microscopic, secretes the intestinal juices. And now the alimentary canal. So the whole alimentary canal having the that is mucus gland and it secretes mucus to help the digestion. So this is about the digestive system of Scoliodon. Now the digestive system of Scoliodon, it includes the mouth, buccal cavity, okay, and the intestine.